So Thomas Massie, who's that? I would say he's a libertarian. I think that's what he calls himself. Anyway, we agree with him on a lot of things. Disagree with him on others. He's bringing Julian Assange's brother to the State of the Union, which is tomorrow night.
Oh.
There. So here's the article from Dave DeCamp at Anti-War. Bringing Shipton as his guest is part of Massie's strategy to pressure Joe Biden to drop the charges against Assange, who is facing up to 175 years in prison if extradited and convicted in the U.S. for exposing U.S. war crimes by publishing documents obtained by a source. That's a standard journalistic practice. So what Julian Assange did was called journalism. And he exposed war crimes, and they've been trying to kill him ever since. The U.S. government's ongoing effort to prosecute Julian Assange threatens the First Amendment rights of Americans and should be opposed, Massie said. During his term in office, I asked President Trump to pardon Mr. Assange, and I was disappointed by his failure to do so. President Biden should stop seeking Assange's extradition and should instead drop the criminal charges currently being pursued by the Department of Justice. Assange, and he's an Australian citizen, has been held in London's Belmarsh prison since the Trump administration indicted him under the Espionage Act of 2019. And I'm told that the Belmarsh prison is a very, very harsh prison. Last month, Assange's legal team presented its case for an appeal to the UK Home Secretary's decision to extradite Assange to the United States, and a decision on whether or not he can appeal is expected to happen soon. The defense team introduced new evidence, including a bombshell report from Yahoo News that revealed the CIA, under Mike Pompeo at the time, considered kidnapping and even discussed assassinating Assange over WikiLeaks publishing details that the CIA's hacking tools, known as Vault 7, so when he did that, they wanted to kidnap him and kill him. When he published, so Vault 7, that's when WikiLeaks let you know that, oh yeah, the CIA can get into your cell phone without you knowing. And they have these back doors built into.
I want whoever told me about that to be killed.
WikiLeaks and Assange supporters are asking Americans to put pressure on Congress to oppose the extradition. Americans can call their House representatives to support House Resolution 934, a bill introduced by Representative Paul Gosar, a Republican of Arizona, that calls for the U.S. to drop the charges against Assange. And here it is. So Representative Jim McGovern, he says, great meeting with Gabriel Shipton, who's campaigning tirelessly for the release of his brother Julian Assange. Enough is enough. It's time for the Justice Department to bring his prosecution to an end. This guy's a Democrat. A senior Democrat calls on the U.S. Justice Department and President Biden to... So this is bipartisan. But the donor class doesn't want... They want him dead. And the donor class is the military-industrial complex in Wall Street in this situation. So good for Thomas Massie to embarrass Joe Biden and the Democrats by bringing his brother, Julian Assange's brother, to the State of the Union. Fantastic. Yeah. Tip of the hat.
Julian Assange, if he reveals who gave him the files, which I assume he won't for journalism.
He hasn't.
Yeah,
but I thought it was... So, well, we know that it was Chelsea Manning. Chelsea Manning gave him that.
Oh, this isn't about the Hillary ones.
And they're trying to say, no, this isn't about, no. So
they don't want him to say who gave him that because that's...
no, they don't want him to say who gave the Hillary. This is not about Hillary Clinton.
It's not even about the Hillary thing.
It's not about, that's the mistake.
They just keep bringing it up like you're supposed to.
That's right. This is about Chelsea Manning, and they're trying to say that he prodded, or you're not allowed to entice or help. They're saying that he helped Chelsea Manning do this. He didn't. They're saying that he did. That Chelsea Manning hacked into the thing. He didn't do that. Chelsea Manning gave him this information. He published this information. So, and anyway, there you go. That's what happens when you tell the truth about war crimes. Nobody gets put in prison for doing war crimes. You get put in prison for telling people that they did war crimes.
Yeah, everybody knows that and thinks that's no. Somebody said, well, he gave away government secrets.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I know.
A secrets of an illegal crime they did.
Yes.
And I'm supposed to take the side against him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, come see us live on tour in Los Angeles, Palm Springs, Stockholm, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Berlin, Copenhagen, Oslo, Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, Cortland, New York, Oakmont, Pennsylvania, right outside Pittsburgh, El Paso, and San Antonio, Texas. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets.